Sing to me now, you muses who hold the halls of Olympus. You are goddesses, you are everywhere, you know all things. All we hear is the distant ring of glory. We know nothing. Who were the captains of Achaia? Who were the kings? The mass of troops I could never tally, never name, not even if I had 10 tongues and 10 mouths, a tireless voice and the heart inside me bronze. Never unless you muses of Olympus, daughters of Zeus, whose shield is rolling thunder, sing, sing in memory all who gathered under Troy. Now I can only tell the lords of the ships in all their numbers. First came the Boeotian units led by Latus and Peneleus. Arcesilaus and Prothenor and Clonius shared command of the armed men who lived in Hyria, rocky Aulis. Scenus, Scolus, and Eteonus, spurred with hills, Thespia and Gria, the dancing rings of Mycalessus, men who lived round Harma, Elysian, and Erythrae, and those who settled Elion, Hyle, and Petion, Ocalia, Medion's fortress walled and strong, Copi, Utresis, and Thisbe thronged with doves, fighters from Coronea, Haliartus deep in meadows, and the men who held Plataea and lived in Glesis, men who held the rough-hewn gates of lower Thebes, Onchestus the holy, Poseidon's sun-filled grove, men from the town of Arne green with vineyards, Mydia and sacred Nysa, and Thedon on the marches. 50 ships came freighted with these contingents, 120 young Boeotians manning each. Then men who lived in Aspledon, Orchomenos of the Minians, fighters led by Ascalaphus and Iolmenus, sons of Ares, whom Astyache bore in Actor, son of Asius's halls, when the shy young girl, climbing into the upper rooms, made love with the god of war in secret, shared his strength, and her 2 sons' command sailed 30 long curved ships. Then Schedius and Epistrophus led the men of Phocus, 2 sons of Iphitus, that great heart, Naubolus' son, the men who held Cyparissus and Pythos high crags, the hallowed earth of Crisa, Daulis, and Panopeus, men who dwelled round Anamoria, round Hyamopolis, men who lived along the Cephistus glinting waters, men who held Lilia close to the river's well springs. Laden with all their rings came 40 long black ships, and Phocian captains ranged them column by column, manning stations along the Boeotians' left flank. Next the Locrians, led by racing Ajax, son of Oileus. Little Ajax, a far cry from the size of Telamonian Ajax, a smaller man but trim in his skin-tight linen corslet. He outthrew all Hellenes, all Achaeans with his spear. He led the men who lived in Opois, Sinus, Calarius, Bessa and Scarphe, the delightful town of Augie, Tarphe and Thronian down the Boagrius river. In Oilean Ajax' charge came 40 long black ships, Locrians living across the straits from sacrosanct Euboea. And the men who held Euboea, Abantes, breathing fury, Chalcis and Eretria, Histia, covered with vineyards, Cerinthus along the shore and Dion's hilltop streets, the men who held Charistus and men who settled Styra. Eliphenor, comrade of Ares, led the whole contingent, Chalcodon's son, a lord of the fierce Abantes. The sprinting Abantes followed hard at his heels, their forelocks cropped, hair grown long at the back, troops nerved to lunge with their tough ashen spears, and slashed the enemy's breastplates round their chests. In Eliphenor's command sailed 40 long black ships. Next the men who held the strong-built city of Athens, realm of high-hearted Erechtheus. Zeus's daughter Athena tended him once, the grain-giving fields had borne him, long ago, and then she settled the king in Athens, in her own rich shrine, where sons of Athens worship him with bulls and goats, as the years reel round in season. Athenians all, and Peteus' son Menestheus led them on, and no one born on the earth could match that man in arraying teams of horse and shielded fighters. Nestor, his only rival, thanks to Nestor's age, and in his command sailed 50 long black ships.